What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pilling here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Monday Night Raw recap for July 13th, 2020. So let's do this, shall we, John Squad? So we kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw last night with the MVP Lounge, and MVP talks about that that he introduces that he introduces his guest on the MVP Lounge, and that his guest on the MVP Lounge is Dolph Ziggler. So then Dolph Ziggler comes out and then talks about the new United States Championship belt and says that he will beat Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules this Sunday. So then MVP likes what he did by not picking a stipulation yet. So then Dolph says that. So then Dolph Ziggler says that without him, Drew would have never beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania or have the WWE Championship. So then Drew McIntyre comes out and talks to Dolph Ziggler and MVP and says that it's all about Dolph and that they were never friends. That's what he says. So then next thing you know is that Drew whams punches Dolph right in the face, and that's what happens to end the segment. So then the first match we had on Raw was an elimination tag team match. We had was the Viking Raiders versus Angel Garza and Andrade. And the winner was Andrade and Angel Garza. The second match we had on Raw was Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair versus the Iconics Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, and the winner was Ruby Riott and Bianca Belair. So then the third match we were going to have on Raw was a 24/7 championship match. Was Akira Tozawa versus R-Truth, but this match does not happen at all because Shayna Baszler comes out and interrupts the match. Hold on, let me fix my belt here. Shayna Baszler comes out and interrupts, and they cannot get the match underway because Shayna Baszler takes out Akira Tozawa, hides behind his ninjas, and Shayna Baszler takes out Akira Tozawa's ninjas and just takes out Ninja 1, Ninja 2, Ninja 3, takes them out and just destroys them. So Akira Tozawa bows to her and goes ahead and leaves. Then R-Truth says, I am going to leave, and that's what happens there. So then R-Truth go heads and leaves, and then Shayna Baszler cuts a promo, says that she has been enough of this, and that she has done, and that she is done, and that she's here, and that she is back. So that means now that Shayna Baszler is back. That's what she says. So then we had an in-ring promo on Raw with Seth Rollins, and he talks about an eye for an eye, an eye for an eye, and he keeps on saying it. So, and he knows what it means and what it comes to and understands it. And what Ray meant it literally. And all he's trying to do is leave Monday Night. What he's trying to do is leave Monday Night Raw to a great future. That's what Seth Rollins says last night on Raw. And that the only way to win it is to pull out your opponent's eye. This is going to be something horror at Extreme Rules. And that he never meant to harm Rey Mysterio, and that the WWE Universe told told them told him to be the person he will be. And that means he will be forced to rip Rey Mysterio's eye out. So eye out, and will be the end of him. So then Kevin Owens comes out and talks to Seth Rollins about Rey Mysterio, and next thing you know is that he pulls out of his pocket and shows Seth Rollins here and says that you're gonna be the one to get your eye ripped out, and tells him that and hands him an eye patch. And so then Seth Rollins gets angry at Kevin Owens and says, you think this is all funny and jokes? Murphy coming out. So then Murphy comes on out, and Next, you know, Aleister Black makes a save, and Murphy and Aleister Black start to have a brawl. So then that ends the segment, and then the next match we had on Raw was Aleister Black versus Murphy, and the winner was Aleister Black by disqualification due to Seth Rollins pulling Aleister Black out of the ring. Right, Aleister Black out of the ring. Aleister Black out of the ring because he was about to cover Murphy for the win, and then Rey Mysterio and Dominic come out to the ring there right now. So the fifth match we had on Raw was Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens, and the winner was Kevin Owens, which Seth Rollins was about to go for the win after he eye gouged Kevin Owens into the eye. So then everybody got on top of the apron, and Seth Rollins was about to win, but then that caused a huge distraction to Rollins. But then Kevin Owens is the winner. But then after the match, Rey Mysterio cuts a promo and says that this Sunday to Seth Rollins that he will walk into the match with two eyes, and then he will leave with one eye after the match. Then another match on Raw was Randy Orton versus R-Truth. And the winner of this match was Randy Orton. Randy Orton talks on the microphone, but then the Big Show comes out and Randy Orton talks to the Big Show, and Orton says that next Monday, how about him and the Big Show have an unsanctioned match, and the Big Show accepts it. So that means next Monday on Monday Night Raw, we are getting ourselves an unsanctioned match. And the Big Show accepts. So then the next match on Raw was Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet. And the winner was Bobby Lashley. Boy, do I feel so bad for Ricochet. Man, he just can't seem to pull off a win ever since he switched to those shorts, you know? I mean, it just feels so bad. But then after the match, Cedric Alexander made the save after Bobby Lashley wouldn't let go of the Full Nelson off of Ricochet. So then Cedric Alexander comes into the ring and makes a save, but then Bobby Lashley puts the Full Nelson onto Cedric Alexander and then delivers a slam onto Cedric Alexander, and that's what happens there to end the segment. So then the main event we had on Raw was a women's tag team championship match. We had was Sasha Banks and Bayley versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and before this match even started, Sasha Banks and Bayley aired video promo of themselves about their glorious run with the Women's Tag Team Championship. So then the winner of this match was in still Women's Tag Team Champions Sasha Banks and Bayley. And that's what happens to a WWE Monday Night Raw last night for July 13, 2020, with Sasha Banks and Bayley celebrating as they beat the Kabuki Warriors last night on Monday Night Raw. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed WWE Monday Night Raw last night as I did. I thought this Raw was pretty good and okay, you know. Can't complain much about it, you know. It was an okay Raw, you know. I mean, it was okay. I mean, can't complain about it. I was sad that Seth Rollins lost, but that's okay, you know. Hopefully he'll win on Sunday, but stay tuned for my predictions for Extreme Rules and subscribe too. And Raw was pretty okay last night, you know. Can't complain about it. Missing the WWE fans, missing the WWE Universe fans, and that about does it. So once again, the John Squad. Please like this video. Leave your comments down below what you thought about this episode of WWE Monday Night Raw. And subscribe for more. Thank you for joining me here on my WWE Monday Night Raw recap. And you mean a lot to me, the John Squad. I love each and every single one of you guys. And when you subscribe, you become a champion here on this channel. Peace out, the John Squad. Love you guys.